Welcome to Empress Ebony's Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. My father named me that. And I'm not here to play a character or put on an internet facade for you all. This channel is for those that are all about their self-mastery journey. That means minding their own business, staying in their own lane, being focused on their betterment, their healing, and most importantly, their love of self. Welcome back, tribe. How y'all been? What it do? How y'all been? Oh, good. I'm coming through because I got a couple of decks from Viva Books in Baltimore. Oh, I got this Tarot Landscape and Flower Magic. Intuitive message and feeling about the Flower Magic deck, the Oracle. This deck is meant to be used for those that are resisting their ascension. It was resisting in the cleansing and shuffling aspect while everything was being done. So that's what I gather from that. But each of them have a book. This is just the ordinary Ridge box. The Landscape Tarot came with a keepsake box as well as inside of a, what they call this, a tuck box. And it had the book as well, as I said before. They got a nice shuffle on them. Both of them do. They're good for me. The Flower Magic Oracle is gilded silver. It's a glossy cardstock. Sturdy but, movable. This is a matte stock cardstock with the Landscape Tarot. They're not too thin, not too thick. Perfect shuffle, in my opinion. They're not gilded or anything. The back feels a little more matte than the front, but they're matte cardstock. Okay, so I've already shuffled and everything, but these cards are the cards that came out. During the cleansing and shuffle. I know this was meant to go on there because this card had a card above it. But we're gonna see what these cards say, and then we're just gonna get a short little reading in. Because I'm doing things. We got Tulip, Grounded, and the current energy. We got Centaurea, Cent, like Centaurea, and it says Weave. That was a current energy. Is this geranium? Socialize. Holy Hawk, fruitfulness. I'm gonna say Nadia. I'm getting the feeling that the K is silent. Nadia, wandering. This came out in reverse. Campanula, speak out. This came out in reverse as well. I'm hearing not magic when looking at grounded and weave. Also like basket making and stuff too. And what's it? Is it the mantra things where or prayer, some type of prayer? It could be both, just depending on the culture. Where you have a beaded chain or rosary, or I can't remember the name of the one that's wooden, but you say something with each turn and each move on to the next bead. That's kind of the same with knot magic. Each knot you make, you're setting an intention, you know, saying a mantra, saying a prayer, you know, casting your spell. It's giving me the energy of that with these two things. I feel like something that's currently needed. Yeah, like a stress reliever or adult fidget, you know, fidget container. You know, so somebody has impulsivity issues, like impulse control issues. With a two that came out in reverse, wandering and speak out. I feel like someone is wandering their journey. Yeah, in an ass backwards energy, like wandering off path is what it's giving me, and also not speaking up for themselves. They're wandering because they're being led instead of being led by man. Thank you. Being led by man instead of, you know, the Most High, their higher self. What was that? Mind. Their mind is wandering. Thank you. Their mind is wandering. Obsessive, kind of destructive devil energy. Self sabotage energy, which connects to the not speaking up for oneself, not speaking out, not even being able to speak out, so to say. Like it's giving me the energy of someone who does not know what they want. Like they can't set intentions because they're scatterbrain is what they're saying, but they're not confident. It doesn't feel to me. They're not confident in themselves and in what they can actually manifest. Their power, their prayers is what they were going to have me say. The last two we got socialize and fruitfulness. It's giving me the energy of someone needing to get out. Someone that's possibly been in hermit energy for a long while, isolation to the point of what are those, you know, the people that develop, you know, a fear of going outside. I'm hearing some are born with it, but I don't know that to be true. But that's just what I heard. That's just what they said. But this feels like someone who developed it. Like pre-COVID, they were already isolating themselves, and it's still they're still in isolation mode as well. It doesn't feel like they are struggling financially, so they must be well endowed, or a minor is what I'm hearing and feeling. Either or just somebody with a lot of money, um, and the ability to do that. Not to laugh at you because that's just, I'm sorry, my apologies. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm feeling with that. Someone needing to get out and socialize. And me, for those that is not as serious as that disorder that I spoke of, it could just be simple as taking a walk. Do it, take baby steps with it. One more of these before we move on. What other message do we have for those with cyst in their ascension? We got two of them that came out. Jasmine, sensuality. Those fell out in current position. And definium, protection. I'm hearing it in the past. Someone's sensuality wasn't protected. So this gives me the energy of someone who was assaulted, taken advantage of, groomed in the past. That could be a part of all of this trauma that's going on. And I'm feeling the isolation and the not speaking out energy is what they drew me to. My advice for anyone who has had that is to definitely get it out. If you can't find yourself a way to talk about it, or it's just something that you can't talk about, journal it. I will also say that no, don't do it. Don't take this on yourself. You're gonna need professional help, is what it feels like. And don't be ashamed of therapy. Don't be ashamed of, reaching out to somebody else. If for nothing else, but to give you coping mechanisms to deal with the many different emotions that you're gonna encounter with doing the shadow work to dredge this up and release it. Don't just dredge it up to release it. So that it doesn't have power over you anymore. So that you're able to socialize and see the fruitfulness in the divine in others, so that you know and understand that your sense of protection can and will come back. What's at the bottom of the deck? Dyla, DAHLI, dignity. Yeah, I feel shame. See holy at the very back of the deck. And I feel like this person was made to feel ashamed, which is so fucked up. But you know how it can be in certain religious households. It's unheard of. It's unspoke of. It's swept under the rug. It's denied. It's fucking what's the other word? I'm not looking for denial, but what the hell? What is the word I'm looking for? It's on the same lines of denial, but it's not denial. It's I can't think of the word. It might come to me. I ain't gonna get stuck with it. What do we need to know from the tarot? How can we help those that are resisting their ascension? Those that need to heal from their trauma? A lot of cards came out. We're gonna go ahead and go with it. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Speaking up and standing out for yourself is really what I'm feeling right now. Seven of Wands is in the original Rider-Waite Tarot is the Kung Fu master at the top of the hill, fending off six of his opponents. He has the perfect vantage point. He has the perfect stance in order to defend himself. So defending oneself, I feel as well. Ten of Cups and Six of Cups are giving the energy of like creating your own family, creating your own group of people to be loyal to call family, because I'm feeling like a lot of this abuse energy has come from family and not outside folks. The King of Cups and the Two of Cups is giving me the energy that once you're able to do the shadow work, dredge up that trauma to release it, it's going to be another sense of power and protection that you get and that you feel over your life. Because I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say it, the moment that you have faced your demons, face your fears, face your shame, face all the things you want to hide away from yourself and others, you get a certain sense of power to where your emotions can't be weaponized. The King of Cups. Cool, calm, collected. No matter what's going on around him, he is in control of his emotions. The master of emotional intelligence. The Six of Cups is also aligning to the Queen of Pentacles to me. Although the Queen of Cups is a nurturer, the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer as well. She's a homemaker. To me, she gives me Virgo energy along with the Queen of Swords. Don't know why, but the Queen of Swords gives me Virgo energy as well. But the Queen of Pentacles out here she's that okay, how can I put this? She's that business mom. She's that mom that is able to juggle child rearing, child raising, and a productive, profitable, abundant career life. She has a great work-life balance. That's what I'm getting at. Thank you. Yes. And with that Six of Cups is giving me like equal reciprocity energy as well. So I feel like whoever, if there's a portion of the tribe that is not getting equal reciprocity from the mother figure, and this reading this spread is calling to, mothering yourself, especially before you have kids. And if you already have kids, it will be beneficial to help the relationship that you have with your children. Because I feel like there's a cycle that's being repeated. It happened to me, so I don't know what to tell you. Kind of energy is what I'm hearing and feeling right now. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Lovers. Up under the Lovers is Death. At the very back of the deck, we got the Nine of Wands. I feel like it's a major decision to be made with the shadow work thing, because I feel like that's the resistance. Shadow work, the ego death. This is coming up again. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get that deck because then that's gonna make it feel like I pulled that energy into this reading. But this is really feeling like that energy, where it's like someone is hell bent on believing that they can get through this ascension thing without having to do shadow work, without having to kill the ego. I'm gonna get to it. Thank you. through darkness, you get to light. It's really it's 4 dark cards, so to say. This one is on the borderline. This is sunset energy. So, I mean, as scary as it may be, it's needed. It's definitely needed. And it's not something that is a one-time thing. So, I really feel like those that are resisting the ego death and resisting shadow work, let's separate the two. Thank you. We need to separate the two because they're two different things. Those that are resisting the ego death is because they want to keep their creature comforts. They want to keep their lover, they want to keep their pentacles, they want to keep their family, they want to be loyal to the dream and the possibility of, the Ten of Cups, the everything is all, rainbows and unicorns kind of thing. Like, to evolve, you're gonna have to eliminate. They just showed me a post that I seen earlier. That's Erykah Badu said that. At least that's what the girl said. The Erykah Badu said. They're wanting to hold on. You're wanting to hold on to, what you know, to your comfort zone. You're scared to be set out in the wilderness alone. Nobody can take that journey with you. It's just impossible. First of all, death is nothing to be scared of. It's really an illusion. You've died several times already in this lifetime. If we're talking about spiritual ality and rebirth energy. You've had several of those, some minor, some major, but I'm feeling like this one is a major one, the major one. The major one that's going to be the catalyst to changing your trajectory. You won't wander anymore. Aimlessly, at least. You won't wander aimlessly, I should say. You're still going to wander because it's a journey. It's a journey where you don't know the destination. You're just tasked to walk along that path, learn the lessons along the way, learn how to use your discernment along the way, learn to heal your trauma, learn to deal and sit with yourself alone, learn to be with oneself alone in the dark. I feel like boundaries within oneself need to be set up, and you have to stand on it. To get to emotionally intelligent, you have to not only set up boundaries for yourself, but you have to set up boundaries for others. This Two of Cups energy is giving me, you have your cup that you were born with, and then you have your cup that's been given to you by your guardians, I should say. So you got one cup filled with what you are, what you were meant to be, who you are at your highest. And then you have the cup that's given to you by others. The one that's given to you by others is the poison. The one that's yours innately tailored to you, to energize you, to replenish you, to rejuvenate you. Thank you, because it brought me to rejuvenate. Rejuvenation was a card that fell out too, but they wanted me to put it back because rejuvenation, rest is not needed at this point. Like, you got to do this work. But back to what we was at with the two cups. The cups that you got from your parents, your siblings, your outside world is full with poison. And this is what's innate to you. This is your water, like your water tailored to you. The only thing that will quench that one, that one thirst. The only thing that's gonna help you grow. This is gonna kill you off. This is gonna make you grow. It's bringing me to the video that I seen being done with smart water, where it was basically showing that it's basically acidic and stealing your energy instead of replenishing you. So your acidic water that is being marketed as smart water, as super good for you, as putting back into you, pouring back into you, is actually killing you off because it's poison, it's acid, it's not alkaline. Your natural, innate water that you were born with, your cup, is the purest, is the divine. The only water that's gonna feed your soul, so to say. You're gonna need that. You're God-given. And I know that was a channel because I don't even call divine source energy God, but your divine source given energy. You gotta set boundaries for yourself too. You gotta hold yourself accountable. You gotta fight the things that keep you in that self-sabotaging energy. King of Swords being at the bottom of the deck right now. It's gonna take some research. It's gonna take using rational thoughts. Both of these guys have rational thoughts, but the King of Swords is more of an analytical thinker, more of a yeah, I would say philosopher, writer, a matter of a fact guy, no emotions involved. He's logical as well, but he takes into account more than logic. So it's like he has mastered, the King of Cups, has mastered the union of divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So he's able to be nurturing as well as an authoritarian, as well as logical, as masculine energy is said to be. You're bringing me to the death in the Lover's card. The Lover's card is really just giving me decision. Like, this is a major decision. It's going to be the catalyst. And it's something you're going to have to kill off within yourself to achieve it. Let's set the back of the deck now. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Something you're going to have to put it into. It's done. Like, you can't have it. You can't have it and ascend at the same time. So you got a decision to make. Do you want to ascend and release this thing that you feel like is gonna kill you to release? It's three ending cards. Three ending cards. And I call them ending cards because these two are tens. So this is endings, new beginnings, the tens, and the death is, death. It's done. It's dead. That's dead. That's what I'm hearing. Like, that's dead. Like, it's over. No more. Like, ain't no coming back around to this. Ain't no spinning the block. This is that energy. Mentally, emotionally, relationship wise, but internal relationship, external relationship. It's something that it's a couple of things you're gonna have to let go. Something externally and something internally. Internally, to me, feels like an outdated belief of what you can and cannot do, of what you aren't allowed to do, is what I just heard with looking at this Nine of Wands. And then the Ten of Cups is, a relationship, a few relationships, more than a few relationships you're gonna have to dead. Can't spin the block, they can't spin the block, no love lost, but I'ma stay over here, and you go that way. That is what it is. It's gonna be both platonic and romantic relationships. Both. I feel like it's a majority gonna be family though. You have to dead that. Because it's not helping you in no way, shape, or form. I know we've been set up to think that we're supposed to be loyal because of this, that blood is thicker than water kind of type thing. But guess what? We all share the same blood. We all share the same blood. Every single human on this planet came from one woman that dates back and was found in Africa. Period. And then spiritually, we're all part of the one. We're all part of divine source energy. We all will get back to divine source energy. That's what your ascension journey is about. The journey back to divine source energy. The journey up, leveling up. I won't even say up. The journey back to the light source, the source light. the source energy. I don't like the up and down thing, but you know, because direction is just to me is the same as time, you know. But that's a whole nother story that I ain't gonna get into. But yeah, for my folks that's resisting the ego death and resisting the shadow work, it just has to be done. You're gonna have to let go of those things that are hindering you from ascending, or you're gonna have to make the decision that you don't want to ascend. But if you do want to ascend, the ego death needs to happen, and then shadow work needs to be done. You gotta be able to look yourself in the mirror and accept that person, good, bad, indifferent. Accept that person that you see in the mirror. Accept all of it, good, flawed, shame, guilt, all that. Accept everything you've done, everything you've been, everything you've seen, everything you've heard about yourself, everything you've said about yourself and others. You're gonna have to be able to sit with that. Sit with yourself in solitude and not grab for your phone, not look for, an escape. You have to sit with it, accept it, and then release it. Release its power over you. Stop telling the same story. It's time to write a different story. It's time to write your own story. Your life is what you make it to be. Whatever frequency you're on, whatever thought pattern you generate the most is what you're gonna get. So no matter how much you want to be a specific thing, if you don't already believe that you are that thing, you won't ever be it. Because you're wanting to be it instead of proclaiming to be it already. Keep that frequency, keep that vision in your mind, and go for it until it manifests. No matter how long it takes, keep doing the work. Learn the lessons. It feel like things are happening, but lessons aren't being learned because we're so stuck on the story. We're so stuck on the situation. We're so stuck on the expectations. We're so stuck on, others' actions. Doing that shadow work helps you to let it go. It is what it is. It is what it is. Understand that we all are on a journey, and if our journeys align to where we can walk beside each other for a while, that's good. If they end up veering off, that's even better because it was time for it. Who knows if they'll end up meeting back up again. But we get so stuck at the fork in the road, scared of the unknown. Go through the darkness. You gotta go through the darkness to get to the light. You gotta go through the dark to get to light. It start with darkness, remember? It all started with darkness, remember? And no matter what you do, religion or spirituality or science, it all started with darkness and then there was light. But it wasn't that fast like that for real. I mean, it was because, but let me not get y'all confused because I feel like this tribe would get confused with that conversation. No disrespect, sorry, not sorry. Yeah. You gotta go through the dark night of the soul in order to see all these brighter days. Shadow work and ego death must be done. If you want to ascend, if you want to get better, if you want to heal, if you want to be happy with yourself. Because All of it is a choice. All of it is a choice. You choose to be happy. You choose to be sad. You choose to be angry. You choose to doubt yourself. You choose to be confident. You choose to be optimistic. They're all choices. Every emotion is aligned with a choice. How you gonna react? What's gonna be your reaction to what comes up? You gonna learn about it or you gonna complain about it? I mean, it seems so simple, but we know it's so hard. You know what I mean? But choose your heart too. Choose your heart as well. This shit gonna be hard, no matter what path it is. Don't let nobody out here. Don't let nobody out here play on your top and make you think that they not out here struggling in some way, shape, or form. If they ain't struggling financially, they're struggling in another area. If they ain't struggling emotionally, they're struggling in another area. If they're not struggling with their health, they're struggling in another area. Life is struggle. Growth is struggle. Our food struggles to grow, whether you're vegan or a carnivore. You know what I mean? It's struggling this shit. It ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. None of this shit gonna be easy, but it's all necessary. It's all necessary. It's all necessary. And when you wrap your head around that, you won't blame nobody else. You won't blame yourself for too long. You'll realize it is what it is. You'll let that emotion present itself. Ask it what is there to teach you. Try to catch the message the first time. But usually we don't catch it the first time. But remember, it's going to keep coming up until you catch the message. It's going to keep coming up. I want to close out with a soul truth. Oh, damn. It's like 40 minutes. Hey, it is what it is. I hope somebody resonated with the message. If not, maybe next time. You know what I say. But you're gonna have to. That ego death and that shadow work is a must. Unless you're gonna keep spinning in circles, you're gonna stay on that cycle. It is so true. It's so truth message will best help those that are resisting their ascension. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action: make somebody laugh today. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? At the bottom of the deck, we got, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as a part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action: take a deep dive in your belief system about money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade or to create the Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. It is time for a sacred shift. What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because money is a tool. Definitely use it as a tool. It is an energy. It is a frequency that you must align with, but you won't be able to align with it till you heal yourself. Period. Like money. I'm gonna leave it there. You gonna have to do the work. Period. The work gotta be done. Shadow work, ego death, divine union of masculine and feminine energy within yourself, so you know which side of yourself to use, and utilize. You need both sides anyway. The feminine energy creates, and the masculine energy, initiates and takes action. So okay, I'll say it. The woman whips it up in the kitchen, the man goes sell it. Flipping them birds. But no, don't do that. What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. It is time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers are all the answers you need lie within you. All the answers you need lie within you. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. I don't know. To me, that last card aligned it with the speak out in reverse. I said what I said. Y'all can go back and watch it again if you ain't catch it. It's all here. Like it resonated for me. It's all coming together for me. If it's not coming together for you, maybe next time, or maybe after you I'll go ahead and have that ego death and do your first round of shadow work, you may get it. But I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. I love y'all so much. Know that if you want to ascend, ego death and shadow work have to be done. Divine source energy is telling you what Trey telling you. Come get all this love. Come get all this divine love. You're gonna have to let go of some other stuff though. You're gonna have to let go of your creature comforts. You're gonna have to let go of them outdated beliefs about yourself and money, your worthiness, all of that. It must be done. But I love y'all. If you need anything from me, drop something down in the comments to help you. If you need anything from me to help you as far as resources to help you with your shadow work and your ego death, drop a comment and drop a comment on down in there. I'm pretty sure my email is on the webs on what's this, YouTube somewhere too. I done posted some things in the community board that may help you. All of my readings are timeless. What else? For right now, personal readings are done in person. I don't do personal readings via digital anything at this moment. If you want a personal reading from me, you're gonna have to come see me or catch me where I'm at. So don't get scammed. Empress Ebony's Tarot, does not do any readings that are not face to face. Yeah, again, like, comment, share. I never say that. You know what it is tonight. But hey, we gonna get the YouTube thing on and going. But yeah, let me get on off here, y'all. I'm getting silly. I love y'all. If this resonated with you, go ahead and make that decision to let go of those creature comforts, change your mindset, and do this shadow work and kill that ego. If it didn't resonate, maybe next time. But either way, I love you so much. And until next time, peace.